Hello there everybody, it is me XFreezerBunny and welcome back to another overview slash first impression video on The Sims 4 Backyard Stuff, which is the 8th stuff pack for the game. Okay, so I've seen some really interesting mixed reactions from this based off of the trailer that we released a couple of days ago, so it's gonna be very interesting to see whether this stuff pack holds up or whether it falls flat. Okay, so really quickly before we begin, I'm trying to keep my voice down because it's like 3 a.m. and my mom and my dad are at home and I don't want to make too much noise, so hopefully you guys bear with me throughout the rest of this episode. I'm gonna go ahead and read you guys the description here really quickly. Okay, so welcome to The Sims 4 Backyard Stuff. Slip, slide, and splash. Your Sims can cool off and let loose on 2 new lawn water slides. Perform and perfect a variety of tricks for your audience, including surf sliding through the jaws of a shark. Add soap for an even wilder experience. Personalize the backyard. Brighten up your Sims outdoor space with vibrant potted plants, playful decorative lights, and multicolored patio furniture. Finish off the look with a soothing wind chime or add a bird feeder that's sure to attract feathered friends. And lounge in new fashion. Dress your Sims in comfortable clothing and relaxed hairstyles that are perfect for hanging out in the backyard or sipping a glass of iced tea. Sounds pretty interesting. Also sounds pretty similar to some of the expansion packs and stuff packs that we already have, like romantic garden and cool kitchen. So once again, I think it's going to be very interesting to see whether this pack holds up or not. I'm going to go ahead and hop into Create a Sim and I will see you guys in just a second. Alrighty guys, we are back in Create a Sim and we have the Sykes household, which is my household that I'm currently playing for my Sims 4 get together let's play. So we're going to be using them to check out all the new items that came with this stuff pack. So let's go ahead and filter all the hairstyles and see what new hairs we have. Holy crap, we have so many new hairs. I'm gonna put this in like a normal, I guess, brownish color so that it's gonna be easier to see. Alright, first hairstyle is this one. Really cute. Kind of reminds me of hairstyle of what's her name? Like, yeah, this is a really familiar hairstyle, but I really like it. I also really like how it comes in an ombre option, which is not that it's not that like obvious that it's ombre, but you can see how it has like a different texture, which I really like. I really like this one. I feel like someone really edgy would be able to pull this off, so I really like that. This one I also really like. We have a bunch of like dreads already, so yeah, not my favorite, but it's good to have the option. Oh my gosh, this hairstyle totally looks like it would be Justin Bieber's hairstyle when he was like 10, so very interesting to have this type of hairstyle for the girls though. But now that we can have interchangeable assets, I think this would also work really well for the men. And then we also have, we have some other dreads which also look like it has a different color option. This one looks like it has a more rough texture, I guess. So yeah, honestly you guys, I only love this hairstyle, so I'm gonna put that on her. Because the other hairstyles I'm not too crazy about. I really like this one though. I feel like this hairstyle is a pretty safe bet if you want to have ombre hair, or if you also want to keep your normal hair. I want to give her this one. It's really cute, really modern as well. Alright, do we have new hats? Usually we don't get new hats, so yeah, no new hats. And new accessories. I just want to make sure, that's why I always check. No new accessories, and maybe new makeup. I doubt that there's any new makeup, to be honest. Yeah, there's no new makeup. Let's go ahead and check out all the clothing assets that came with this pack. So once again you guys, I'm trying my best to keep my voice down, just because I don't want to make too much noise. This is too cute. I love this. Oh my goodness, I really like this actually. The cute little romper. type of thing, which I do like. And I like how there's some options where the inside of it is like an ombre. Like, I love this so much. This is so cute. Okay, I love this. Okay, awesome. And then for the tops, we have 4 new tops. We have this one, which is very interesting. It didn't oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. But it's like a bathing suit though, so that's really interesting. But this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, especially like the back of it. This one is just a normal kind of top that, you know, like a button down and a nice little shirt inside of it. I really like it, I guess. You know, it's very versatile. I'm very indifferent towards this, except like in this really interesting color scheme. I really like it in this one. I don't know why, probably because I'm obsessed with that shirt inside. Anyway, this one I also really like. I really like this. I think a lot of people are gonna like this because this one feels like it has a lot of personality to it. I particularly like it in like the lighter color schemes, like these ones. So that's really nice. And then this one, I like this a lot. Okay, I feel like this is a really modern t-shirt. I like how it has I like how it's kind of like pulled up and tied up to show the belly button. I think that's a very different from what we already have. And I also like the really modern kind of patterns to it, especially like this one I really like. I feel like that really works for her. So let's go ahead and check out the new bottoms. Okay, so we have some new shorts, which I actually really like the colors of it once again, but honestly I don't see how different it is from the other shorts that we already have, other than the belt. I think the belt really stands out for me. And we also have this other shorts, which I really don't like. I don't like this because I don't like the length of it. I feel like it's a very dated length, or I feel like it's a really dowdy length. So yeah, maybe for the men. I wish it was really short though, and I wish it would have fit better. So yeah, and I'm not obsessed with that belt as well. I feel like this is a really dated look. And we have these skinny jeans, which I'm obsessed with. Are these skinny jeans or are these like just jeggings or whatever? Amazing, amazing. I love these. We never had these in the game. I've always wanted some because these are so trendy. So yeah, like I love her outfit head to toe. Awesome. Let's see if there's any new accessories. Let's see here, backyard stuff. Nope, no new accessories. And any new shoes. I doubt that there's any new shoes, but yeah. Oh, there's new shoes. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, so we have these kind of wedge heels, which is perfect. They obviously did their research because not everyone knows that wedges are meant to be used in kind of like a backyard setting, so, or like maybe at a park or something, because you know it wouldn't get stuck in the dirt. So really nice. I really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and check out all the assets for the boys. I'm so freaking sure that, yes, like I was saying, I'm so freaking sure that the boys are gonna have the exact same hairstyle as the women. So since this is the only hairstyle that we get for the boys, I'm gonna put that on him. I want to see if this kind of dread situation looks good on him. That looks really good on him, I guess. I can give him that just for the purpose of this overview. So for the boys, we have 4 new shirts. This one I kind of like. I like how kind of easy this is, and I like the vibe of it. You know, usually boys aren't too fussy about what they wear, and I feel like this is literally like something just a normal basic guy would wear, which is great. You know, I like how we have that option. And then this one, it's actually really interesting. I don't see myself putting it on my Sims though, because it has that weird texture on it. Okay, now that it has like some normal swatches, I do appreciate it a little bit more. So yeah. And then another shirt with sleeves. I'm not that into layered looks like this right now. I prefer putting my Sims in one piece garments. So, and I don't like the distressed texture on this. I feel like it's really dated. I feel like I've already seen this style in the mid 2000s when I was like in elementary or in high school. So I'm not a huge fan. And then this one I really like. I feel like this is really modern. I feel like this is really really now, and yeah, I really like it. It's really easy. I love how we get it in the plain color, and yeah, I really like it. I think it's pretty hot. Okay, so for him, I'm gonna put him in just this shirt. Let's go for just that for now, and then he's gonna get this this top because I love this top. All right, you are going to I love how I'm literally like dressing them up. Okay, and then let's check out if they have a full body outfit. No full body outfit, and we have one shorts, which I'm pretty sure this is the same one as the girls. Yep, this is the same one that came for the girls, so just give him that. I love how they give the guys the exact same shorts that I did not like, but you know, it's okay, I guess, so let's just leave him with that. And then for his shoes, no new shoes, I guess. So I always forget to do this, but let's go ahead and check out all the assets for the children, cause yeah. And then let's make sure we make another kid as well. So apparently she has red hair as a child. Let's just put this in, and yeah, because it comes in a lot more variety, I guess. We have 3 new hairstyles for the girls, which is awesome because I did not expect this at all. So yeah, really nice. I actually really like this one because we don't really get a hairstyle that has an ombre for the children. I'm pretty sure we also have these for the boys as well, so yeah. But for the girls, I really like this as well. Really cute bob. So yeah, we can just get rid of that. It's really distracting. And we get some new shirts, which is awesome. Love this. This one I really like. I'm pretty sure this comes for the boys. This one, it's kind of interesting and really weird. Why does it have like a wood pattern? Is that a thing? But I really like it in the other swatches, I guess. And I like how it's also tucked in. And then we have this one, which is basically the same shirt, but only in a different swatch. So yeah, pretty interesting. I love this though. Really cute sporty shirts. No new full outfits and no new bottoms and no new shoes or whatever. I just want to make sure that the boys get the exact same thing. So yeah, the boys get the exact same thing. So looks like that is pretty much it for this showcase of all the cast assets. I'm gonna go ahead and cut into live mode, and I will see you guys in just a second. Alrighty guys, we are back in live mode, and I'm so excited to check out all the new items. I had to fast forward a little bit because when we arrived in this slot, it was nighttime. So now that it's daytime, let's go ahead and see all the new built buy mode stuff, okay? So first off, let's check out all the new buy mode stuff because I always forget this. And let's build like the biggest wall ever. So that we can actually see all the new items. I'm gonna move this over here. There we go, so that we have some good lights. Also, let me enter the mother load sheet really quickly so that we don't lose any money. I mean, so that we can afford things in case they get a little bit too expensive. Alright, that's probably enough. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out if there's any new wall items. I hope there is though. Okay, there's no new walls. Okay, this is a good start. No new doors, no new windows or anything. There's a new fence though, which is awesome. I did not expect to have a new fence out of all the things. So yeah, that's nice new fence. I also really like how it comes in these really just crazy colors. Like, I love how it comes in a bunch of really interesting crazy colors. That's really awesome. I really like that. And I'm pretty sure we get some new gates as well, and these gates I'm pretty sure come in the exact same color as the fence to match. New trees, I'm pretty sure we must have new plants. Okay, we have one new bush, which looks like it has some ombre flowers actually, which is pretty interesting, if I do say so myself. Yeah, it's very interesting how it's like an ombre. I can see this working for like a really girly themed build, I guess, like, you know, in like Disney builds or whatever. I feel like this would work really well. And do we have, okay, we have a new fountain, which I really like. I really like this one. I like how detailed it is as well. So yeah, it's really nice. Love it. It's a frog. It's a frog that spurts water, so that's really nice. And then we have any new rooms. Okay, let's see here. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, yes, this looks like so much fun. Okay, we have this one, flowery escape. This reminds me of like, literally you guys, this room reminds me of like the Mad Hatter's like tea party setup. You guys got what I mean, right? Totally has that vibe. And then this one, Serious Waterworks, which has the new item, of course, which is the one with like the shark thing, the slide, what's it called, like the water slide or whatever. Like, yeah, sure, I'm pretty sure it's not called the water slide, but that's what we're gonna call it for now. And then this one we have the Backyard Dreamscape, which I love the name of it, by the way. So this one looks like it's like an outdoor kind of dining area, so let's just plop it there for now. I really like the new items. I feel like I'm gonna love some of the items that come with this expansion pack for sure. So we have this really cute chair, another chair, another kind of love seat. I love all of these, by the way. Let's check them out in a bunch of different colors. I love them. And this one I also love, and then this one I also love. These three I am obsessed with. We have a new table, which I really like. I really like this table. I love how we have these filleted edges over here so it doesn't look as sharp. And yeah, I also like how it has like the table runner in the middle of it. I feel like that makes it a lot more detailed. Table runner should come as a separate item that can be placed on top of any table, in my opinion, because I mean, yeah, I feel like it makes it feel a lot more homey if it has a table runner. And then we have this kind of side table, which I really like as well. I love the swatches actually. These kind of swatches, which are like muted pastel colors, like light wood swatches, we don't have that much of them in the game. If we had any wood items in the game, it would usually be very saturated, very dark wood. So I'm really happy to have some really nice light wood that feels really modern and contemporary. So yes, we have this cute little side table, which I feel like we already have this already. So I don't see any reason why I would love this, aside from the colors that come with it though. It comes in a bunch of really funky colors, which I appreciate it a little bit more. And then we have a coffee table to match every other table that we have and share as well. And we have two new umbrellas, our tables with umbrellas, so that's really interesting. I wonder what the difference is between the two of them. Oh my gosh, I love how it has like a large table as well. I really like that. This one has fewer swatches, and then this one has a bunch of more swatches. I don't really know what the difference is. Perfectly patterned large umbrella table. voyeuristic. I really don't know. Pretty much the only difference is probably like this color swatches. Oh my gosh, I love that. And this one is a little bit simpler when it comes to like the swatches that it has. Alright, and it also takes in the chairs very, very interestingly, so I appreciate that a lot. I really do, because our other umbrella tables don't do that to the chair, so I really like that. We have this really cute bookshelf, which it's not a bookshelf, it is a decorative item that is like a flower container or whatever. So yeah, and we have the Just the Lawn water slide. Yeah, water slide. It is huge, by the way. I don't like how big it is. I don't like how it's absolutely enormous, because we all know how limited space we have in the game. So I don't see why they decided to make this so big, considering that the lawns in the game are not that big, to be honest. So I wish we had like some smaller options, because I feel like both of these items are like the same size. So yeah, and then we have this one shark one, which is, yep, as I mentioned, it is freaking huge. So yeah, I just wish that it was a little bit smaller, but you know what, I like having a water slide because it gives me a lot more activities to do with my children. So in that sense, I can see how it would be a very useful item to have at home. So yeah, really nice swatches as well. I really appreciate this shark one. I would actually place these items in like a community lot instead, like in a community pool, just so the kids would also have something to do at least, right? And then we have a bunch of wind chimes. Like these are like, we have so many of these. So I'm just gonna place them over here where we can actually see them. I don't know why there's like so many. Okay, hanging wind chimes. And then we have this aluminum one. And then we have this bamboo one. And then we have this on the wall. Alright, so there's 3 of them apparently. We have just a normal wind chime, an aluminum one, and a bamboo one. And then what's the difference? Okay, so yeah, there's 6 of them. 3 of them are for the wall and 3 of them are for the ceiling. We have this decorative item, which it's a drink tray. It's not just a decorative item. Okay, I'm very pleasantly surprised that there is an item like this. You can probably like put some water or something, like some drinks in it. So I really like that. And we have another item which I'm actually really excited about, the bird feeder. I'm so excited to see like how this is gonna work. So really looking forward to having my Sims interact with this item. Just plop that in a bunch of different swatches. And then we have some decorative plants. I really like this one. Also love this one. And this one I also really like. So really nice new options. We have this flower thing on the wall, and I wish it would come in like some different variations as well. But other than the color variations, it doesn't come in anything too different. So that's that. We have some frog decals, which I don't really know why you would put in your homes, to be honest, other than probably for like a child's bedroom. I just don't, you know, like why would you put this in your house? Like why? Anyway, at least we have the option, but they could have used their effort making other items, in my opinion. And then we have this cute little painting, which I really like, really nice and modern, which we need more. We need more modern paintings, in my opinion. So yeah, really like the color swatches that it comes in as well. And then we have this just lawn decoration, I guess. I wonder if this has like any animations. I was expecting it to light up or something, but yeah, it's like a nice little wall ornament. And then we have a decorative birdhouse. So this one you couldn't even interact with. I guess we only have one birdhouse that we can interact with, so that's okay. We have a food display thing which has some lemons inside of it. These lemons are quite large, and we have some of these condiment containers as well. And we have a nice little rug, which I really like. I like the size of it, first of all, but I also like how we have some modern textures in it as well, because some of the rugs we have in the game are not modern at all. So I really like these. I love that rug. I feel like that's going to be very useful for us builders. And then we have the scented citronella. So it's basically like a candle, I guess. Ooh, and it lights up. Awesome. Plop another one there. And then we have another kind of decorative item over here. Really nice with a candle. How awesome. I love how they're being very imaginative with many of these items, and I love this kind of lamp thing. Very bohemian and very kind of beachy as well, if you guys got what I mean. And then we have this constellation lighting. Ooh, interesting. Very vlogger-esque, if you guys got what I mean. Like, this would be really awesome to have if you were like a vlogger and you wanted to have like a good background to do vlogs in. And then we have this flower power, which is a wind catcher. I don't know what you guys would call it where you live, but this is a wind catcher. You buy these as a child, because I remember as a child having so many of these, and just put them in front of like the electric fan, or like put them outside and they kind of spin around. It's like a mini windmill. And we have a Plumbot box, which is, what is this? Oh, it's a radio. Okay, interesting. I'm pretty sure that this is a hint for whatever is to come in the future. Can this? Okay, it's for the wall. For sure, this is a hint for probably like an upcoming expansion pack or stuff pack. Because I feel like out of all the items that we have, this is a one that is very out of place. So very interested to see what that means, whether it's an actual hint or not. So now that we've seen all of the items, let's go ahead and actually interact with them. I'm gonna save this one because that's a really interesting item. Let's plot that there. But everything else I'm gonna delete just so that we don't clutter all of our space. Alright, make sure that we get rid of all of these. And then, there we go, awesome. And let's go ahead and actually interact with, ooh, oh wow. It has smoke coming out of it. Interesting, awesome. But yeah, we are going to mix drinks, and oh my gosh, I love these. I did not expect to have this actually. We're gonna mix some lemonade iced tea. Let's make some iced tea. I wonder why iced tea is the expensive one, but whatever. Alright, girl. Y'all gonna mix some iced tea? Alright, come on. I did not expect to have this item, you guys, to be honest. I really didn't. And it looks like Callum is already enjoying himself on the water slide, so. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. I love that item. It's an item that we get from Spa Day for the first time. But that item we can only mix, like we can only make a specific drink, but this one we even have 3 options, so I'm really happy, and I love how it has the interaction as well. Okay boys, now's your time to have fun on the water slide. So you're going to trick slide. What is a trick slide? Very interesting. Alright, let's see how he does. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome! That is so awesome. That was a really cool trick. So feeling good. From high needs. Let's see here. Feeling playful. Decorated. Hanging with bros, new friends, and soothing chimes. So yeah, I was expecting them to have like a moodlet from, you know, from like the water slide. I'm still waiting for that water slide moodlet. Alright, whatever. Let's see if maybe there's no moodlet for the water slide. I'm not sure. Where is the wind chime? Because I really want to hear it. I don't hear anything. Change pitch? A high pitch? How does this work? Medium pitch. Should we just go here? Is it automatically gonna make a sound? I love this little area over here. Really, really cute. Oh my gosh, yes, I can hear it. Yes, I can hear it. How awesome. And can we interact with any of these? Ooh, oh, these light up. These things light up. Awesome. And then let's go ahead and actually interact with this bird feeder. So let's add some bird seeds. All right. Very, very nice. Oh my gosh, we're being attacked. We're being attacked by birds. Alright, let's watch some birds. And it looks like we have a bunch of different birds actually. This one looks like a kingfisher. This one looks like, I don't know what that is. And then this one looks like a really, really familiar bird as well. The birds are cute, but they have like this really weird animation to them. Like they're kind of stiff. You guys get what I mean? They're kind of stiff. So, I mean, like, yeah, they're kind of robotic with their movements, but I do like the birds. I like them. Let's watch them, I guess. Oh my gosh, birds! You guys know that horror movie about birds? I think this moodlet is supposed to be like a reference to that. And then we have bird watching. Awesome. The melodious chirps of birds are always nice pick me up. Caw caw, chow chi chow, a coodle doodle doo, cuckoo, whatever. Yeah, so we get some new moodlets from it at least. I'm very surprised that there's like no new moodlet. Oh yes, there is. The backyard water park from Lawn Water Slide. Who knew a thin tarp with little water is the difference between a nasty friction burn and a bunch of fun? What sliding? That sliding was sublime. Awesome. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it for my overview slash first impression for this 8th stuff pack for The Sims 4. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a review based off of my opinions of what I've seen. Honestly, personally, I really like the items in build by mode. I like most of the items. I do see myself using, even the water slide, but I think some of my favorite items are the ones that have smaller touches to them, like the wind chime, for example, and this water mixer tray, and the bird feeder as well. Those are really passive items that I really like. This one is nice, but I feel like I appreciate more the other items, like, you know, the dining sets I really like, and the umbrellas, and just the little items that kind of give this expansion pack, this stuff pack, a lot of personality. So when it comes to build by mode items, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, honestly, because I can honestly see myself use most of the items that came with builds by mode. So regardless of whether some of these items came with an expansion pack or stuff pack, if you guys think that these items should have come with like romantic garden or cool kitchen, I don't really consider that as part of my criticism because it is a separate stuff pack. So I'm judging it based off of whether I feel like it's worth the $12 that I paid for it. Probably different from where you guys live, but I'm judging this as an individual stuff pack. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, I really like all the build buy mode items. I wish I can say the same for the create a sim items though, because other than the exact same outfit that I put on Jessie, which is her shirt, pants, and shoes, and her hair, I really couldn't say that I liked all the other cast items. I felt like they were really boring and not innovative at all, or even fashion forward, because some of the looks that they had were just dated, especially for the boys. Like I only liked, honestly, out of everything that came with the boys, I only like the tank top. That's the only fashion forward piece of clothing that I saw that I really like. So for the cast items, I'm gonna give it like a 7 out of 10. Unfortunately, it's a 7 because there are some items that I really like, and I feel like there's some items that I will definitely use like the moment I finish this overview. I'm gonna go make a sim wearing the new clothes. So it has some merit when it comes to that, at least. Like I love those leggings, I love the tank top that came for the men, and I love this ombre hairstyle. So it's worth a 7 in my opinion. So overall, I think this stuff pack is an 8 out of 10. I really like all the items that came with it. I wish that we had more options with some of the items that they did market, specifically the water slide, because other than getting more fun and a couple of moodlets, it really doesn't have much depth to it. So I'm looking forward to seeing what type of stuff packs and what type of content we have eventually. Considering this one has mixed reactions, I think they are definitely stepping up their game. So what they come up with in the future is definitely really interesting to see. So anyway, that is going to be it for my overview / first impressions. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Feel free to let me know if you agree with my sentiments, or if you disagree, let me know in a nice way or whatever. Okay, so anyway, like I said, it's going to be it for my showcase video for this 8th stuff pack for the Sims 4. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this part up right here. You all have an awesome day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.